Have you ever daydreamed about winning the lottery? You know, that fantasy where you suddenly have millions, and all your problems just disappear. You'd buy a dream house, travel the world, maybe even get that sports car you've always wanted. It sounds like the perfect life, right? But what if I told you that getting rich isn't just about adding zeros to your bank account? What if it fundamentally changes who you are, how you live, and even who you call a friend? Today, we're diving deep into the often unspoken reality of what happens when people become wealthy. It's a journey of transformation, filled with incredible highs and some surprisingly challenging lows. Let's start with the most obvious change: lifestyle. This is the fun part we all dream about. Suddenly, the world of luxury is your playground. That five-star restaurant you used to save for special anniversaries. Now it's your casual Tuesday night dinner spot. That exotic vacation you saw on Instagram, you can book it on a whim. The designer clothes, the latest gadgets, the front row seats. They all become accessible. This isn't just about spending money. It's about buying back time and convenience. Instead of spending your weekends doing chores, you can hire help. You can fly private to avoid airport chaos. Your time becomes your most valuable asset, and you can afford to protect it. This upgrade in quality of life is undeniable. You eat better, live in safer neighborhoods, have access to top-tier healthcare, and experience things most people only see in movies. It's the ultimate upgrade, but this new lifestyle comes with its own set of rules and expectations. You might find yourself drawn into new social circles, attending charity galas, exclusive parties, and joining country clubs. These environments have their own unspoken codes of conduct, their own status symbols. Suddenly, the brand of your watch or the school your kids attend becomes a topic of conversation. This can be exciting, like stepping into a new world, but it can also be incredibly pressuring. You might feel the need to constantly keep up, to prove that you belong. This keeping up with the Joneses phenomenon gets amplified on a massive scale. The pressure to maintain a certain image can be exhausting and, ironically, can make you feel less free than before. You have all this money, but you're worried about whether your yacht is as big as your neighbor's. It's a strange paradox, isn't it? Now, let's talk about something even more profound: the change in your relationships. This is where things can get really complicated. When you become wealthy, the dynamic with your old friends and family can shift, sometimes dramatically. Imagine you're out for dinner with the same group of friends you've had for years. When the bill comes, all eyes might turn to you. It's an unspoken expectation. You've got the money, so you should pay. At first, you might be happy to treat everyone. It feels good to be generous, but over time, it can create a weird power imbalance. Your friends might start feeling uncomfortable, like they can't reciprocate or that they're becoming charity cases. They might stop inviting you to casual, inexpensive hangouts, assuming you're too good for that now. On the flip side, you might encounter jealousy and resentment. People you thought were your friends might make snide remarks about your new car or easy life. They don't see the hard work or the lucky break that got you there. They just see the result, and it can breed bitterness. This can be incredibly painful. These are people you've shared your life with, and suddenly, there's this invisible wall of money between you. You might find yourself censoring your life, avoiding talking about your recent amazing trip or new purchase just to avoid making others feel bad or envious. You start walking on eggshells around the people you used to be most comfortable with. And then there's the other side of the coin: new friends who appear out of nowhere. Suddenly, distant relatives are calling, old classmates are messaging you on social media, and strangers are pitching you once-in-a-lifetime investment opportunities. It becomes incredibly difficult to discern who is genuinely interested in you as a person and who is interested in your wallet. This can lead to a deep sense of suspicion and isolation. You start questioning everyone's motives. Is this person laughing at my joke because I'm funny? Or because they want something from me? This constant need to be on guard can be mentally draining and can make it hard to form new, authentic connections. The loneliness of the wealthy is a very real thing. You can be in a room full of people at a glamorous party and feel completely alone. So, how does all this affect your identity, your sense of self? For some, wealth amplifies who they already are. If you were a generous person before, you might become a great philanthropist. If you were driven, you might use your resources to build an even bigger empire. But for others, the change can be jarring. Your entire identity might have been tied to your work, your struggle, your hustle. When the struggle is gone, you might feel a sense of purposelessness. What now becomes a daunting question. You have the freedom to do anything, but that very freedom can be paralyzing. People often find new purpose in philanthropy, mentorship, or passion projects. They start foundations, invest in young entrepreneurs, or dedicate their time to a cause they believe in. This is often where the truly wealthy find lasting fulfillment, not in buying more stuff, but in using their resources to make a positive impact on the world. They shift from a mindset of accumulation to one of contribution. This is the final stage of the transformation, where wealth is no longer just a means for personal comfort, but a tool for creating a legacy. It's also crucial to talk about the psychological impact. Studies have shown that while money can certainly increase happiness up to a point by eliminating the stress of basic needs, extreme wealth doesn't necessarily equal extreme happiness. The pressures we've discussed, the social isolation, the loss of purpose, can all take a toll on mental health. It's a classic case of more money, more problems. That's why having a strong support system, perhaps even a therapist or a coach who specializes in dealing with the psychology of wealth, can be so important. It helps you navigate these new challenges and stay grounded. You have to actively work on maintaining your old relationships, setting boundaries, and defining what that success and happiness mean to you, beyond the dollar amount in your bank account. In the end, becoming rich is not a destination. It's the beginning of a new, complex journey. It's a powerful force that reshapes your world, for better and for worse. It changes your lifestyle, tests your relationships, and forces you to re-examine your own identity. The dream of unlimited resources is enticing, but the reality is a nuanced landscape of opportunity and challenge. The people who navigate it most successfully are those who remember that money is a tool, not a definition of who they are. They stay connected to their values, nurture their genuine relationships, and find a purpose that transcends their wealth. So, the next time you daydream about that lottery win, maybe add a new layer to the fantasy. Yes, picture the mansion and the travel, but also picture how you'd handle the changes. Who would you keep close? What would your new purpose be? Because becoming rich isn't just about changing your bank account. It's about managing the change within yourself. Thank you so much for joining me on this exploration today. If this topic resonated with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think is the biggest challenge of becoming wealthy? Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive. See you next time.